Hello and welcome back to my first video since a very long time. I have been working on a mod for Fallout 4. It's called Thompson Island, and we are going to take a look at the city that I created for Thompson Island today. I want to add new content to this channel, so every video that I make from now on will be on this channel. So also my tours and stuff that I do with the mods for Fallout 4 and Skyrim. So without further ado, let's take a look at Clinton City. So now we are at the Thompson Island harbor, and we are going to check out the interiors that are done so far for Clinton City. I didn't really decorate it, much of it yet, because I wanted to do the interiors first and have all of that done, then do the decoration and the finishing touches, and then go on to the questing to create and end the quests. So first off, we have the post office here, and that should be a low door, of course, so we need to fix that later on. So we have small post office here, and there will be people here waiting for their letters and receiving packages and giving packages, and since this is a very isolated city, it's gonna be more about that in the main storyline. But since it is a very isolated city, the post office just handles all the packages and letters from within the city, and there will be postmen walking through the city, and they will gather their letters and packages here. And here we have a bit of a area, safe area, where packages and letters will be stored. So let's head out on the other side of the post office. And here you can see that since Beta 2, there was a video on Beta 2 on Facebook. We are now going to be on Beta 3. So since Beta 2 we have added signage to the exterior area, and we added street signs. So that's kind of a cool thing to have, in my opinion. It makes the city look a lot more like a city. This is the bank, as I showed earlier, so I'm not gonna go into there, but if we take the shortcut here, we can go to the bakery. So a lot of interiors here are custom made, like this one. I mainly made the decoration of it. Whoa, that is the NPC that I placed here, the test NPC, to check the measurements here. But what I wanted to say is that the interiors are created based on the exteriors that I used for these buildings. So this is supposed to be a bakery, and there isn't really a good bakery example in the vanilla game. So this is what I made of it. And one of the hardest things here was to actually create the oven. So this is all handmade. These are actually stone plateaus, and I just created it into one big oven. And there isn't, that is something that really bothered me. There isn't actually bread in the game. So I used the Deathclaw omelet, I believe, because it looks a bit like flatbread. So I made it into flatbread just to have a bit of bread into this bakery. They have some nougat and some strawberry pie, and just to give it that feeling that it actually is a bakery that is still active. Because the city in this mod is going to be an active city like Diamond City, but they have been far more isolated, and they just do their normal thing like it was still the pre-war days. So yeah, this is the bakery. It looks kind of nice. I just did the decoration here for the preparing area just to get a bit of feeling what I can do with this area, and in my opinion it looks really nice. I have some ingredients here, secret ingredients too, so I'm gonna have a lot of fun to actually decorate this place. So next up is the security office, I believe. So this is a bit of a shortcut here, and we can go sideways from City Hall and the warehouse to the security office. So most of the interiors are custom, but some interiors are changed versions of vanilla interiors. So this one is the Concord Speakeasy, which has been upgraded a lot, and it actually looks quite new at this moment, which is supposed to be how we want it, or it is what we want, so this is what it's supposed to be looking at least a bit new. So we have a security officer here, and you can see that we did some work on the security force. So they have custom harnesses and custom fatigues, and we wanted to give the security force a unique look so that you don't have the feeling that you're walking in a Diamond Covenant. So they also have security on back, and it looks pretty cool. So here at the security office we have a basement with some cells, and I forgot to place a floor there, but we have some cells here, and we have a office here. This is going to be the office for the security guards. This is going to be the office for the main chief of security. And in the speakeasy, this is the place where you find the bathtub with all the machetes. And here we have another small room. It's probably gonna be some storage room. And yeah, that is it for the security office. On the other side here of this street, we have the large academy. And we can enter that from the first floor here. And this, where we enter here, this room will probably be the office for the school head. So we can go down the stairs here to enter the main hall, and it's quite spacious, very nice. This is gonna be the library for the students. Let's just turn on the light because I didn't really add lighting here at this moment. So here we have another classroom. Oh, still need to check this a bit. Yeah, same problem there. Okay. Oh, bit of a hiccup. So we have a lot of classrooms. Of course, it is an academy, so we have various classrooms here. Also some rooms under the stairs. And there was a bit of a problem with the windows, because I wanted to have a lot more windows, but these are actually 4 exterior buildings that are added together in the shape of this academy, and you know, to make it a bit realistic, to that the interior has a bit of the same, you know, the same shape as the exterior, we had to make it like this. So eventually the door here will lead you to the tunnel to the Science Association, which is a part of the main quest line for this mod, and you can use this exit to actually enter the academy here. Okay, so here. Oh, and this is some railing here. Still and that, but this is a place where students can study. Big and spacious, another classroom. It's a very large academy. And this is the end. So we can get out on the first floor here. We can also get out on the doors on the ground level, but that will get us to the court of the school, which I will show in a bit. So this is the rear end of the city. There we have the house where the Clintons live, which are the rulers of Clinton City. This is the courtyard for the school, so we can use these doors too to get into the academy. And this is what I meant. You can see there are no windows on the side of these buildings here, so I could only add windows on the sides where they have them to in the actual exterior. So here we have a church. Nothing really special about that. Let's go to the market area. So first off, we have a clinic here. So we have a reception area and a waiting area. This is the practice room for the doctor. So this you can also use the doctor here eventually to get cured and buy meds and all that stuff. And this is the office for the doctor. This interior is heavily inspired by Brad Burton's office in the Nuka World DLC. So one of the reasons why this mod will require all DLCs to be installed is that we heavily require on assets from Nuka World and the Far Harbor DLC. So yeah, to work, to make this mod work, you need all the actual DLCs. So this is Shady Jose. He's going to be the trader, the main trader of Clinton City. So he will be behind this counter here, and this is going to be his store. So we can go upstairs here. This is going to be his apartment, his house. So this is going to be his bedroom, and this is going to be his living area. So next to Shady Jose, or the general store, we have the old Fallon's department store. So these are mostly custom interiors as far as you saw. Yeah, only the ones from the security office and the clinic, which is based on Brad Burton's office, like I said, are based on vanilla interiors so far. So this is the Fallon's department store, which you can use as a player home. Here we have a information point, and this is a clothing section. So here we have some stalls to see if the dress is beautiful for you, suits you well. And all these fenced off areas here with the dividers are used for the employee areas. So these are not decorated yet. As I said, most of the interiors that I'm showing are basically just the interior itself, and the decoration will follow later on. Here we have a jewelry section. And if we go to the top floor here, we have a restaurant. So you can use this building here, this whole building, as a player home, and most of the decorations or most of the interior can be removed, so we have a very spacious home. Let's see, we can go to the other side of the square. There are a lot of interiors, I know, but it's a huge mod, so there's a lot to show you guys. We have the bookstore here. This is Brampton's terminal. As I said, this is also inspired by Brampton's office. This is a copy of the clinic, and we tried to add some variation here and there, but it's hard to make custom interiors for all interiors. Just, you know, it saves a bit of time to copy some of them. So you can see it's a bit different here. We have the office, and if we go down here, we have a huge open area for the book center. Next to the book center, we have the theater. Here, the theater. And this is the main hall here. We gonna add some tables where people will wait until the play is about to begin, and add some employees to. This is gonna be just the normal hall when you can wait for the play to begin. So this is the actual stage. As you see here, there are some chairs. I need to add them all the way to the end here. And this is the main stage. So it looks pretty cool. Took some time to actually create this, because also for a stage there isn't much to go on the vanilla game. There are some places like the combat zone and the Warren Theater, but it's very different as a stage that it is in the combat zone and in the Warren Theater to use than actually creating this here. So this is all custom made, and yeah, it turned out pretty good. So from the theater we can go to I showed you the post office and the bakery. I think there's only one interior left, and that is the roasted bean. So I showed you the Fallon's department store, and we also have the Atlantic offices here, but there is no interior for that one yet. Also, here's gonna be Ashworth's Fine Food and Ale. Oh, there is another interior that I didn't show you yet, and that is the Thompson Brewing House. That one is also going to be a loading door, of course. So here we have a bar and a lot of beer, but we added the Thompson Brew, which is the brew that they drink on Thompson Island. So if you go upstairs, we have the office of the brewer, and down the corridor here we have a toilet. Okay, and then there's only one interior left eventually within the city, because I only wanted to show you guys the interiors that we have so far in Clinton City. That is down this way, and that is the Roasted Bean. And the Roasted Bean is a small cafe. They're could be some performance issues here, because I still need to tinker with the lighting, because there is a lot of lighting going on here. But this is a small cafe, and this is going to be the cafe that you first go to when you enter Clinton City and start the mod. So that is about it for the interiors. This one is fully decorated, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the mod. Beta 3 will be released very soon, so that you can check out all these interiors for yourself, and I see you guys later.